Now let me talk about Bill Goldberg. Bill Goldberg was interviewed by Sports Illustrated about a possible return to the ring for one more match. He did this while promoting his latest appearance on The Goldbergs sitcom on ABC. And he said that WWE owes him one. They owe him a retirement match. He said, at 56, it's not something where I'm sitting by the phone waiting for a call. I've got a few ideas of how to do it on my own, possibly in Israel, so never say never. First of all, WWE does not owe him shit. Literally, they don't owe him any more matches on his contract. But I guess his contract length is still active, so he can't technically sign with anybody else right now. But they don't owe him a damn thing. They paid this man very well for a handful of matches. They even put the championship on him. Made his son part of a storyline. His son got to see his father wrestle live for the first time in his life, right? That was like a dream come true for him. WWE does not owe Goldberg a damn thing. But if he wants a retirement match, WWE's not going to let somebody else make money off that. They're not going to let Tony Khan make money off that. They're going to want to be the ones to promote it. And if Goldberg were to have one last match, Bron Breakker would be the right opponent. Right? I have people always telling me, oh, what do you think about Big E? It should be Big E because Big E is always putting over Goldberg. He was a huge Goldberg fan when he was a kid. Right? He would love to wrestle Goldberg. The same Big E who broke his neck and may never wrestle again. You want him in the ring taking a jackhammer from Goldberg? And the award for world's worst idea goes to... You do Bron Breakker. Goldberg back in the ring with a Steiner. He's got some history with that family. Have him put the kid over on his way out and on Bron's way out. People say, you really think Goldberg's going to do the job? Maybe Goldberg in his last match wants to go out a winner. Goldberg, it's not like he hasn't done jobs before. He hasn't won every single match that he's in. He's won matches and he's lost matches. In this case, he would lose. Because Bron Breakker is going to be on the main roster probably not long after Stand and Deliver. Because I think he's losing that title to Carmelo Hayes. And at that point, maybe he sticks around for a rematch, but there really isn't much left for Bron Breakker to do in NXT. Right? They put the championship on him. He's held it for a long time. They wanted to test him and see how he handles the pressure of being in a top spot. You know, he's had some good, some matches better than others, but he's had some very good matches. And if they're looking for an attraction for SummerSlam, let's say at Ford Field, or if they waited for next year's WrestleMania 40, they want an attraction, Goldberg's last stand, that would be the place to do it. And Goldberg goes out on his back. He had no problem losing to big names like Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. Let him put over a new guy for once. You know, he and Bron physically have a lot of similarities. Bron's got that explosiveness that Goldberg had when he first debuted. That's the way that I would do it. You know, the SummerSlam match that Goldberg had with Dolph Ziggler a few years ago, that would have been the perfect way for him to go out and look like the Goldberg of old. He looked like a fucking monster in that match. Then he had that awful match before that where he almost killed The Undertaker. So the match with Dolph was like a nice palate cleanser. And Dolph, he sold that spear like death. It really felt like a Goldberg squash of old. Bron's got one of his own, by the way. He's also got a spear that he uses in his matches. Let him be the one to put down Big Bill once and for all. And while you're at it, bring in Bret Hart to be the guest ring announcer. He can give Bill the same kind of introduction that Pat Patterson gave Steve Austin for his over-the-edge match with Dude Love. I would be sports entertained.